Everyone, we're live now. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Sherry.
Happy Valentine's Day, dear Rosemerry. This is so much fun.
We're so excited to share something special with you on Valentine's Day and to have a way for us to celebrate each other and love on this very special day. Not just the people who are romances of your life, but a chance to share our love honestly with everyone.
Ah, that is so great, Rosemerry. Hey, you know that one of my favorite things is listening to you read poems. And I have the feeling you have a special mission poem for us today.
I do have a special mission poem for us today, and it has a very long title. The title is, "While Watching My Friend Pretend That Her Heart Isn't Breaking." Oh. So, you already know what kind of a love poem, don't you?
I know. I realized that already. We're like, oh, okay.
On Earth, just 1 teaspoon of neutron star would weigh 6 billion tons. 6 billion tons is the equivalent of all the animals on Earth and the insects times 3. 6 billion tons sounds impossible until I consider what it is to swallow grief. Just 1 teaspoon, and one may as well have consumed neutron star. How dense it is, how it carries in it the memory of collapse, how impossible it is to believe anything will ever lift that weight. There are many reasons to treat each other with great tenderness. One is the sheer miracle that we were on this planet together, surrounded by dying stars. And another is we cannot see what anyone else has swallowed.
Oh, Rosemerry. Wow. I love that poem.
Thank you, Sherry. Well, it does occur to me how we don't know whose heart is broken. We don't know who needs a lot of love. But we could pretty much assume it's everyone.
Yeah.
We can assume that and we'd be right. But some people presently more than others. Yeah.
And I think one of the things is that we all know that place, right? If we're a human being, which we all are, I think that we all know that place, whether it's brokenheartedness over someone who's died, or the loss of a relationship we love, the loss of a friendship we love, the loss of a dream. There's so many. The beautiful way that you said that, we don't know, what they've swallowed, what they're carrying. And I want to pause for just 1 second and say hello, because I can see, I don't think you can, but I can see that some wonderful people are joining us. And what I want to say is, I don't know why, but Facebook is just saying Facebook user. So you beautiful, beautiful, wonderful people who are joining us, I don't know your names. So maybe what you could do is, if you post in the comment, just say, hi, this is so-and-so, because what I'm seeing is some beautiful hellos and a, oh my God, wow, which is how I feel about all your poetry, Rosemerry, right? It's always like.
Well, I think you probably, sweet co-spy master, have an amazing prompt for us on Valentine's Day, some way that we can sweetly, secretly, surreptitiously, amazingly, and easily spread and share love and kindness in the world. Am I right?
You are right. And people probably have already guessed. So what Rosemerry and I were looking at today was really around, hi, Melanie. Aw, it's so sweet. I love that people are joining us. This is a day of love, and it can often get, I think in our culture, at least, I don't know, it can seem like this day of, candy and flowers and romance, and there's kind of that superficial sheen to it, I think. But what we're looking at is something much deeper around love, like real love, Operation Love. And so the prompt for today has to do with pausing for a moment right now, if you're joining us live or if you're watching this, but to pause and think about, is there someone in my life who is grieving? Is there someone who's recently divorced? Maybe someone who's broken up with someone that they deeply loved? Is there someone that maybe they're lonely or they're ill, you know? And to think about who is it in your life that could use a surprise dose of love today. So today,
I love the way you said that, a surprise dose of love. It is a little medicinal.
And the funny thing is, I didn't even think about it, but you take a dose, you swallow it, and that kind of goes along with your poem.
It's like a teaspoon, give him a little teaspoon of love.
Yeah. Why you look so cute over there because you have you're doing this and you have these little hearts on your shoulder.
Wow, I wish I could keep them there in real life.
Oh, Linda, my
one.
Hi, Linda.
That's hard to do.
What are you?
I was just getting a little teaspoon.
Oh, look. Woo!
That's hard to do because it's opposite. Yeah.
I know. It is. People don't realize how hard it can be to eat hearts. Okay, back to Secret Agent prompt for Valentine's Day.
Here we go.
Today, we're offering kindness to someone who has swallowed something really hard or heavy. Your mission today is to think about one person in your life who may be having a hard time. Reach out to that person with love. Let them know that you're thinking of them and that you're holding them in your heart today and always. So we've created a little printable that I will post under this video. So you could download this printable if you want, and it'll give you something there's one that's kind of a full page, and then there's a couple that are half pages. Right. So it would be really easy to just, print them out, write a little note. Obviously you could mail them. People won't get them today. That's okay. You could also write out your note and you could take a photo of it and you could text it or email it, or you could print them out. And if it's somebody in your neighborhood or in your house or someone that you're going to see today, you could give it to them. Did you want to say something? Because I see that you have a thought.
Well, I was just thinking about our double agent missions. Yeah. And do you have one in mind?
I do. Oh, but you might also have, and we could just share them all. Let me just say one other thing before we do the secret double agent mission, which is that when we were doing missions before, one of the things I loved is that people would actually print out some of the printables that we had, and they would just carry them around, the blank ones. And during the day, they might meet somebody who they felt needed that message of love.
Great idea. Yeah, just have them right there so you can be spontaneous with it. Very nice, Jerry. That's a really nice idea.
That wasn't mine. I think I forget, but somebody just started doing that and they were posting about it in the Facebook group, and I loved that. Yeah. So there's all sorts of ways to carry out today's mission. And the biggest part of it is just that what we're doing is we're keeping our eye out for people who need extra love.
That's right. You could probably have some bonus people. You don't have to just do one. If you wanted to do more than one, you could spend the whole day thinking about people who you'd like to send love to and just do it.
I know. And what I was thinking about, because last night when I was finishing up those printables, I was thinking how just working on this mission with you, it invited me to really think about people in my life in that way that I may not have. So some people popped into my mind that I know are going through some really hard things. And I may not have thought of them if we weren't doing this. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to print out the printable and write a note, and maybe I'll send it, in the mail, but maybe I'll also just text it. So yes. Are you ready? I'll do my secret agent, double agent, and then you might have some added thoughts.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see. Oh, can you see that?
We're not drunk. That sounds really good, though. We should have had champagne. We should have thought of having champagne.
Mimosas.
Why didn't we think of that?
With cranberry would have been perfect. It would have been You know what? I'm so sad that we can't see anybody's names. I don't know why our app is doing that, but that is really funny.
Yeah, it'd be fun to have champagne next time we have a secret mission.
Thank
You
you.
could all go out and have champagne also.
Whoever you are, we love you. You're awesome. I do feel kind of tipsy with joy. And I think Rosemerry, I just want to say, I think that's you. You have this like, okay. Double agent mission. Your double agent mission today is to offer some love to a part of you who may feel lost, lonely, or grieving.
Mm-hmm.
If there's not a part of you who feels that way, awesome. That's so great. Then your mission is to surprise yourself with some really over-the-top love. Have fun giving extra love to your awesome secret agent self.
Mm-hmm. That's really a good idea.
So did you have any other thoughts on that?
That was, of course, exactly what I was thinking. And you know, I think that it would be nice to actually, like you're going to write something down for someone else, you could write something down for yourself too. Write yourself that same kind of sweet note, you know, just like you would give to someone else. You can write yourself that same kind of sweetness and put it on your mirror or on your dashboard of your car, or stick it in your purse where you're going to dig it out by surprise, or send yourself a letter that'll show up in 2 days in the post office. I think that we deserve that same kind of sweetness that we give to other people.
Yes. And what I love about, because I was going to say the same thing, I really like to send myself stuff in the mail because I forget, right? It's like we're so busy. And I like the idea of it feeling like a secret agent mission when we get it. And we're like, oh, you know, it's like this wonderful surprise for ourselves.
Do you know, my daughter, you know, at school, they have these things where you can send another student a little lollipop or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she always wants one and she doesn't get one. So she sent one to herself. I'm so proud of her for doing that. I thought that was great.
Rosemerry.
She wanted one, and so she gave herself that love. Isn't that sweet? She actually did it. I just thought of that.
I love that. And that reminds me of, I love talking to you. We could just do this all day, right? I have a pet friend, Tamra, who she once got sponsors to buy flowers because it was that sort of thing, right? Everybody got a rose. And she reached out to all of us in a certain group of people and got us all to sponsor roses so that everyone in the school got one.
Oh,
so no one was left out. And I love, it's like that way of thinking, right? I think it's, and I love that just kind of dropped in because it's that same thought of, instead of looking, you know, this way, we're kind of looking over here to who might be left out today. Yeah. Yeah. And it's the same thing your daughter was doing, right? She was looking ahead to think, I might be feeling left out. How can I take care of that person?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really great.
Secret agents, whatever you do today, celebrate with us. We are hoping that you will tell us all about it, that you will share it with us on our Facebook group. Let us know. You could take a picture of the notes that you've written. You could just give us a little message about who you saw or who you thought about and how you shared an expression of love with them. You could let us know what you've done for yourself today. We would love to know and share it with everyone else. Those ideas are so important for helping other people think of good ways to spread love and kindness. It's like it's a sweet generosity that kind of has a gorgeous trickle out effect. So I hope that you'll all join us in sharing your stories.
Yeah, because that's always so much fun. You know, I feel as if that part is as important as the missions themselves. Because in the sharing, when we've done this before, there's a sense that we get to experience everybody's love and everybody's joy vicariously when people share the stories. So please.
A lot of really good news. It sure beats CNN or Fox or anything, you know. It's really the news you want to be reading the most. And the other thing I wanted to say about that too is that if you have a friend and you think they're not part of our group yet, this will be on the Facebook group. We'll post the poem, we'll post the prompt so that everybody, even if they're not already a secret agent, You can invite them to be a secret agent, and we'll let them in, and you and your friends can do this all together today.
I love that. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you said that, because it is so much fun to do with other people. And before we go, also to just say that Rosemerry and I, we haven't yet set a date, but I'm sure we'll be doing another week-long challenge this year, won't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So stay tuned to this page and share your stories all the time, you know, not just today, but if you have other stories of kindness or love that's come your way, we love to hear it.
Thank you, Sherry. Thanks for having this fabulous idea.
I love you. Thanks, all of our secret agents. We'll see you in the Facebook group all day today.
Bye, secret agents.
Bye, everybody. Love you.